a t-shirt. Should have said.
Okay, so yeah.
Good start.
Can we?
Good start. High five.
So we have this matching T-shirts. It said,
Yeah, look at this shit.
"Fuck you, Jamie."
All right.
Alright, we have a problem.
All right.
So
All right. So start with us talking about how fucked up American culture is.
America is fucked up.
Okay.
So yeah, you want to start, or you want to just laughing for 5 hours? Different education system between the US and Korea. Why we picked this topic is because he was an English teacher in Korea.
Very original, right?
Yes. 완전.
No one has ever done that before.
Yeah. Have you ever seen like a foreigner who teaches English in Korea?
Incredible, right? Yeah. So
yeah. So 유가 한번 start 해봐. So 유가 좀 서프라이즈한 게 있었을 거 아니야. It was your first time to go to Korean school. 그리고 and then it was a middle school이었고, right? And what did you expect?
one of the things that really surprised me was everyone wears jackets during the winter in the classroom. Like they don't put on the heat. They just everyone wearing like these big like jackets during the winter.
그 puffer jacket that I wear?
Yeah.
맞아. Everyone wear that hat in Korea에서 in winter에. 나 그래서 너무 surprised 했잖아 because he doesn't have one.
Yeah, well that's just me. Yeah, Americans
just you.
have that, you know. But
okay.
yeah, it's just me. So one of the things that really surprised me was like everyone was kind of like really like.
Wait, do you think it's rude?
No, not rude at all. I'm just like it just we use heat and
근데 can students 그 뭐지 control the heat?
students no.
그치?
Yeah, but I'm saying like they just like don't really use the heat in the classroom.
그래.
Yeah, like it was just like cold.
I think it's because we had to focus on studying.
Oh, to keep you awake.
왜냐면 너무 warm 하면은 sleepy 하잖아.
Oh, makes sense.
And
So we got the cat here.
I mean, there was not a point.
True. Yeah. So one of the things that I really found pretty interesting about Korean students is that when someone is disrupting the class, other students will take my side as a teacher.
맞아.
And they're gonna turn around and say, "Hey, like stop doing that," you know, like you're.
Teacher's kind of mad.
Yeah, yeah. They say that, and in America, that would never happen.
만약에 someone distract class 하면은 other students는 뭐 해? 그냥 just
Usually just
nothing?
like let it happen.
Let
maybe
it happen?
maybe sometimes people they'll say something, but not really. And usually it's the teacher's job. It's not their job.
the school building itself too, right? The American school is more wide and then not many floors.
Yeah.
Because you have a lot of land.
Yeah, I remember one time because as a teacher, I would also do like a summer camp, a summer English camp, or like a winter English camp, and so no one was in the building, only me, the small amount of students that came to the camp, and then the janitor. And I remember like it was during the winter, so everyone went home early, and it was just me and the janitor, and it was the huge building, you know, like 4 floors, like massive, and it was just like so scary to like go out of the classroom and see that no one was there, and it was just the long hallway, and it was really scary to like go down and see how massive it was. Yeah.
그거는 teacher's room은 American랑 same이야? 그냥 every teacher's in the same room 하고 그 partition으로 이렇게 divided.
Usually, yeah, the same.
Hierarchy는?
Not really.
그래?
Yeah, not really.
You didn't really feel that there was some strict hierarchy?
No, I didn't feel that. No, just
Maybe
all
it's
teachers
because
the
you're
same.
너무 foreigner여가지고 좀 그랬나?
Oh, you mean did I feel that in Korea?
In Korea.
No, still no, not really. But yeah, I mean, I had a really cool vice principal. He was he just like liked sports, you know, and I don't know, I could feel that like the program I went to, I think I mentioned it to you guys in one of the previous ones, like EPIK. They take foreigners and they place them. And I think that they chose me because I like sports, because it's all boys middle school, and so the gym teacher, the vice president, all of us loved sports, so we just all kind of joking around a little bit, like more like kind of playful, you know, and that was good. But the president was more serious. She was like a woman, was more serious, and you know, and yeah. But it was a honestly, it was fun. And I know, and one of the things I know I'm jumping around because I'm just naming things as they come. But another thing that really had me kind of interested is no matter that, even if just 5 minutes earlier, there would be like a lot of chaos and people would, students would be throwing like sandals in the hallway and like at each other and stuff like that or whatever. When they come into the classroom and then when they settle down, they'll be like really like mature and listen and be able to calm that down and like pay attention to what I was teaching. Or they would be really engaged. And sometimes we would go from like doing something really silly all the way to like, sometimes I would get off the topic of the textbook and I would go into something philosophical or something about history and they'd be really interested in it. And yeah, and sometimes they would be really deep and really introspective and just like showing signs of maturity. And then like 2 minutes later, they'd be like hitting each other and like, yelling at each other.
And what did you notice at other things? Like Korean students, do you think they're more 진짜 좀 shy?
Yeah.
근데 American students는 진짜 don't hesitate to ask something to teacher?
They do.
Yeah, they hesitate.
Yeah, but
they hesitated for what? Because maybe the other students will judge me.
Yeah. American students typically will hesitate because they think that they don't have the right answer, or they might hesitate because they think that what they're going to ask is maybe stupid and that everyone already knows the answer. Probably for those two reasons. Yeah. But I think Korean students maybe like even more have that feeling.
그치.
Yeah. 80.
Yeah, 80. What I shocked in American style of teaching education 그거는 뭐냐면은 and when they want to ask something, even the teacher is talking something 하고 있는데도 그냥 interrupting 해.
No. It doesn't. That usually doesn't happen.
만약에 teacher this is 한데 what is this? 그냥 이렇게 asking 해. What about this? 이렇게.
Sometimes.
그래?
Yeah, not a lot. Sometimes. Only students who do that when the teacher develops that relationship with them.
Do you also think that as a teacher, you think you want to say to your students, you can interrupt me?
I would say yes to a point. Like, yeah, you can interrupt like every once in a while if you have a question that you think it's really important. Sure. Otherwise, just raise your hand. Yeah, I think that.
그럼 그건 뭐야? 왜 some students는 raise hand 이렇게 하는데 some students는 이렇게 해?
I don't think anybody in America does this.
그래, 그건 유러피안인가 봐요, 여러분.
Yeah?
유러피안인가.
Like this?
이렇게 하는 거.
To us, it's a little bit silly. I think it's like.
그래, 나 이거 진짜 많이 봤는데.
Yeah.
이렇게 하는 거.
To us, this feels like, it's like.
I have an idea.
Yeah, like eureka. Like yeah, yeah.
그치?
Yeah, that's kind of how it feels to me.
usually 그냥 이렇게 해?
Yeah, we just like this. Yeah.
그러면 만약에 in America에서 you got middle school student이야, and a morning class야, you don't have breakfast야, you brought apple이야, 그래가지고 you're eating apple during the class is okay야?
No.
not okay야?
No.
High school도?
I don't think so. No, you don't eat during class.
아 그래?
Yeah, at least in my high school.
What about 그 cell phone이야? Can you have cell phone when you're in school?
Yeah, but not really use it.
그럼 how are you gonna put it in your pocket? Could they just trust you that you're not gonna use it during the class?
Yeah, they say, okay, if I see it, I'm gonna take it.
Take it 하면 어떻게 해? When you
like
finish school. I mean, I know what take is. They give it back after finish school?
Usually after class.
그냥 that class?
그냥 yeah.
You know Korean system이지?
Yeah.
Every morning 그냥
Just slap your hand.
어?
No. It reminds me that I watched a little bit of Week Hero, and that they stole the phones out of that little thing. They have like some like blanket or bag, and they put it in there, Yeah.
맞아.
Yeah. But we didn't have that.
You didn't have that,
But the thing is, I wasn't in charge of that. I wasn't responsible for that.
When you were in Korea? 맞아. 그거는 usually home teachers were. Bless you.
Alright, so what else we got?
So 그거 좀 interesting이고 그러면은 이 middle school에서 girls can wear makeup?
In America?
In America.
I think so, yeah.
진짜?
Yeah.
Teacher didn't say anything?
I don't think so. Maybe when I was in Catholic school, sometimes they say that. You know, your skirt is too short.
Earrings는?
Yeah, earrings. Yeah, I think earrings okay.
Necklace okay?
Yeah.
Ring is okay?
Ring, I don't think so. I'm not sure.
ring은 또 not okay야? 아! 잠깐만 고양스.
Yeah, one thing I really liked is that in the backyard of the school, in the back, there was a really beautiful little garden. It was like had a little mini waterfall, and the gym teacher built it with the students.
그거 진짜 굿 티처이시다.
Yeah. Every staff and every student respected him more than anyone. You know, principal and all of them just loved him. Totally just loved him. Yeah, when I was in Korea, I used to do some photography, and I took a photo of this teacher. I wrote something down that I posted, and maybe I'll read it to you guys, because maybe you guys can get a sense of who this guy was and how good of a teacher he was. The legendary Mr. Im. All students and staff respect this humble, temperate, and devout man. He treats all his students here at the all-boys middle school as sons. He is a deeply religious man. His passionate faith in God is infectious, yet not imposed. We've had many conversations on the topic of religion, temperance, and nature. He gave me the book Outdoor Moments with God, which helped me, as he said it would. The one thing that impressed me was that he designed and created a project for 2 years to build a beautiful garden in the back of our school with all the students. Now both student and staff enjoy this garden all the time as a place where nature comforts. I respect and endear this man, and will miss our fiery discussions on nature when I leave Korea. Yeah, he was awesome. He was like one of those few people who didn't just preach, but he actually lived the things he was saying. He was actually living that way, and how he treated you, how he treated everyone around him, students. He treated everyone like a person. Even the students, he didn't try to talk down to them. You know, if they were being aggressive towards him, if they were being mean to him, he would just see what's going on. He'd go deeper with them.
So you knew about 학원 culture because you taught Korean students. They told you that I have to go to 학원. 진짜로? What did you think?
I thought about you.
So what did you think about
I thought about you.
those 학원 culture which you don't have?
Crazy. Oh, that's a good video.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck off. You tell me your turn. Tell me something about yourself. A few of the kind of advanced students that were able to speak good English with me, one or two, I remember, really came up to me after class that was saying, "Oh, teacher, I like what you said about something." I was talking about something philosophical or whatever, and they really started to ask me questions about my way of thinking or my life and how I thought about things. So the cat just knocked over our light box.
Yes.
Yeah, by the way, it's a cool light box, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Alright.
Cat, come here. This troublemaker.
look at him.
Look at this troublemaker 보세요. He's literally 너무 주먹밥. He looks like 진짜 너무 주먹밥, right?
Yeah, look at this.
Look at his 김 under his back. And 여기 라이시.
Yeah, look at him.
아이고 주먹밥 고양이.
Hey. She's giving up. Let's lock in. Right?
Okay.
Ah! Alright.
그리고 we recently watched The Glory. I explained him our bullying culture. Cruel bullying culture.
I didn't honestly see any of that in the school. Yeah, I didn't.
Because it's all boys school.
Yeah. There, you could tell who was maybe more cool and who would have more friends and who was a little bit more quiet. But I didn't see any like beating each other up or something like that. You know.
I think co-ed school has more those culture because boys want to showing off their power. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially that era in their life. The cute cat is just like
Distracting us.
yes. But what about bullying culture in the U.S.? Usually cool kids bullying or
I don't know. I mean, usually it's like bullying is a little bit between friends, not really like, hey, that's a nerd, let's go pick on him. You know, not really like that.
그래?
Yeah, not really like that.
Have you watched the movie Mean Girls? I don't think you're gonna watch it.
No.
Mean Girls에서 보면은 막 cool girls, three girls가 이렇게 약간 진짜 being mean 하는 거. So being mean 한 뭔가 pretty girls는 common이야?
They're a little stuck up. You know, a little bit don't want to talk to you if you're ugly. You know, ugly.
Were you a cool kid?
I would say yeah. I was probably I was considered a cool kid.
So you're like
No.
oh the whole way
No.
cheerleader 이렇게 하고 막.
Two. Come back.
You're like, all right, come here, girls.
No.
What did you say?
I said, I'm waiting for Gion. I'll meet her in the future.
And you never had a girlfriend.
Never.
Yeah.
Yeah. Back to normal.
So
Okay. So what are we gonna do?
그러면은 in the US는 노학원이잖아. 그러면은 what do usually students do when they want to study more after class?
If they really want to study more, just study with their friends or study by themselves at home.
진짜?
Yeah. Or
Tutor?
yeah, or tutor. Yeah. There's some institutions that are like for extra study. Usually that's for preparing for a test, big test, or if the student is falling behind. If you want a good grade, people do their homework, people do some studying, but not like a lot.
그러니까 American students do a lot of sports when they're in school. They do hockey, 그리고 American football, baseball,
running,
basketball. 뭐 even girls do sports. Do a lot of
field
sports.
hockey,
그러니까.
lacrosse,
Especially girls,
softball.
they 진짜 barely do some sport. Guys는 they do soccer, baseball, basketball. We do it because we have to do it. It's in gym class. 근데 뭐 after school 하는데 taking 뭐 그렇게 스포츠를 한다? 그 wasting time인 거지. Your competitors는 지금 now도 studying really hard and are you gonna play basketball for a while? Are you gonna be like unemployed? That's your dream or something? What I also surprised is that people from the US or Europe, they feel more comfortable when we have debate class at school. You can speak about your opinion 하면은 Asian students는 그냥 이렇게 keep quiet 하고 있거든. Because they don't know who's gonna say what kind of opinion about that topic. And then we don't wanna offense to anyone.
Right.
그러니까 we are afraid to speak about my opinion 하는 거지. Even though it's my opinion 해도. 그러니까 이제 first of all 그냥 see the room 해가지고 most of students가 talking about this side다 하면은 이제 if I'm in the opposite side 그러면은 그냥 keep quiet. Or if I'm a part of it이다 그러면은 그냥 좀 reaction 이렇게 하지.
Sometimes that was our favorite class, debate class.
근데 we don't have debate class in middle school and high school이야. Maybe these days there are more debate classes.
I remember doing that actually with my students.
그래?
Yeah, we did some, but talking about like, for example, like nature versus nurture, or like interesting things like this. You know, and that no one can answer definitively. You know, even students that I felt that they didn't really engage with the class in those things, they engaged more actually.
그렇지.
Yeah,
They have to bring up their own things.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so and that's a big thing that I think needs to change about education in general around the world.
맞아.
Is that it needs to be more self-led.
맞아.
You know, like there's something called like democratic schools that are interesting and popping up in America that are interesting. But yeah, I think some schools of thought are picking up on this thing. You know, that the way our education system is right now, at least like the mainstream of it is like indoctrinating us into a way of thinking about life and relationships in a kind of efficient, kind of consumeristic way, and kind of just like teaching us things. Okay, here you go, learn this information, and memorize it. I think we should stop here. 너무 tired. Yeah.
So 여러분, that video는 그렇게 엔딩이에요. Because we were so tired, right?
네.
So we slept only like 3 hours and 30 minutes, something like that.
That day was super tired.
그 비디오는 그렇게 끝이 났어요. 죄송하니까 우리 고양이를 보여드릴게요. 그래서 여러분, 제가 하고 싶은 말이 뭐냐면, 저희가 다음 컨텐츠로는 진짜 피곤하지 않은 상태에서 만들고 싶은 컨텐츠가 뭐냐면, 그 고민 상담 있잖아요. 연애 고민 상담. 어떤 분이 그 요청을 해주셨는데, 사실 TJ의 직업을 눈치채신 분들도 있겠지만, TJ가 상담사 일을 해요. 그래서 말하는 거에서 조금 느껴지셨죠? 약간 전문 지식이 있는 것 같은? 그래서 저희가 정답은 아니고, 완벽한 커플도 아니고, 아니지만 그거를 원한다는 요청이 몇 개 들어와서 저희 커플 인스타그램으로 여기로 고민들을 보내주시면 저희가 다음 영상에서 한번 만들어 보도록 하겠습니다. Bye. Can you say bye?
I can. Bye.